Are you a giver? Do you find yourself giving so much to others that your cup runs dry? Um, you get to the point where you're like, I'm just not going to do for people anymore. Right? If that's you, this video is for you. I'm going to tell you how to deal with that. Take a walk with me. So, I want you to imagine something. This bowl. These are the people that you tend to give to. This cup is you. And the liquid inside is what you give. Generally, when you're giving, you're pouring out of this cup. But do you see the inherent problem in that? Think about it. You're pouring. What happens? Once you're done pouring, cup is empty. That's the point when you start to feel like you don't want to do for anybody anymore. Because now you have to go and replenish yourself because you're all exhausted. The problem is that you need to learn to give to self just as much as you give to other people. You don't want to be caught pouring. You want to be caught overflowing. You want to have so much abundance that you don't pour into the people. You overflow because you have so much. So what you would prefer that it looks like, if you've ever gone to a wedding, have you ever seen one of the cascading towers with the alcohol of the drink that is it continues to flow from the top, but it drips to everything underneath it, but that top stays full? You want to be at the top. You want to be that top where you're constantly full, and you do that by giving to yourself. You see, if you're just constantly filling and you're overflowing, you're still giving, right? But you're not running out of what you're giving. You're just flowing abundantly. That's what you want to be able to do. And you do that by using the gift of giving, but to self. Because if self runs dry, how can you give to other people? How can you, if giving is natural to you, if you have nothing to give, well, how can you? So you must always constantly make sure that you have something to give by taking care of yourself first. If you inherently do, or if you do what's best for self first, you will inherently do what's best for others. For example, let's say someone asks you for $20 and you don't have the $20 to give, but because you're a natural giver, you decide to give the $20, right? Somewhere down the line, two things happen. Number one, you needed that $20, so you go to kind of spend some money. You don't have that $20. And the person you gave the $20 to, they went and got high and did something stupid, right? You thought you were being helpful. But had you stayed true to yourself and did what was best for self, which was to keep that $20, then that means that person would have had to do something else to get that $20, or they would never have gotten it, which would then have led to them not doing whatever they did that was stupid. So sometimes not giving can be giving, but you always have to take care of self first. But if you do want to give and you want to give freely, then just make sure that your cup doesn't run dry. I love you today. I'll be here tomorrow. Take care.